What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What up, y'all? My boy Timothy, my boy Frank. Latanya, Earl, what up, Mary? Allie Bird and his mother scruncher. What up, Allie Bird and his mother scruncher? What's up, Allie Bird? Allie Bird and his mother scruncher. We got Jay and his mother scruncher. Miss Helen and his mother scruncher. What's up, y'all? Let me close this door. It's a little cool. Go ahead, eat, bro. Eat. Go ahead, bro. You want my dough? Eat, bro. What up, y'all? What's up, everybody? Miss Carol, what's going on? What's up, Miss Brandy and his mother scruncher? So, Miss Carol. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? I'm see if I see any of my Sierra, what's going on? Seeing in my YouTube bros on here. What's up, y'all? Hold on, let me set this up. They go Buddha in this mother scruncher. Identity in this mother scruncher. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Got Buddha in here. I ain't gonna never forget this, y'all. We about to go that night. Hey, Earl, I'm not gonna never forget this day. Earl, me and Buddha. Y'all seen the comment, Miss Buddha? Look, bro, we did like 1,600 push-ups, bro. Yeah, she a beast, bro. And it was to the point I was feeling in my arms. I don't want to have to stop when we was doing the burpees. That video still posted up. I did the numbers on that motherfucker. We did 1,600 push-ups. Buddha, y'all. We did 1,600. And I could have left out some numbers, real talk, but I know we did like 1,000 something, and she could have kept going. That was so crazy. I don't want was feeling that mother's crunch. I don't want to have to stop. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, that was fire. And she probably didn't really know that she did them many. I told her though, but at the time she didn't even probably know. Yo, we did 1,000. Hey, Buddha, do you remember that? I know you remember our collab. But do you remember we did 1,000? I'm telling. I sat there and counted everything we was doing. We was doing the 10 burpees. First we was doing the one burpee 25 rounds. We did two burpees 25 rounds. We did three burpees 20. We went all. I'm not gonna lie. We went all the way up to 10, but we skipped 9. But when we skipped 9, we still did some more. Like we did another set of 6 and 7 to total to make up for that. Hell yeah. That's flawless right there. For real, for real. Let me see what happened with Tennessee while we're here. Let me get my other phone. Earl Nessa. Earl Nessa. I hope that's right in the mother's country. Nessa, what's going on? Good morning, everybody, y'all. Much love, y'all. So they still didn't get this 34 pair. I want to know why. What happened? Yeah, they still didn't get this. So I really want to know what happened. Why they didn't get the 3-4 pair. My boy Jacob in this building. My boy Vincent in the building. What's up, everybody, y'all? We got Judy in this mother's country. We got Todd in this mother's country. Heck, no, we don't need count no fireball. Fireballs get no play. You remember I was saying this yesterday? We don't never count the fireball, y'all. That's not the lottery. We don't do nothing with the fireball. Fireball is like flipping the mirror, y'all. So I'm gonna tell y'all there's no disrespect to y'all. Just for because when I see y'all put the fireball, it kind of makes me feel some type of way. So look, whenever somebody say something about the fireball, I'm gonna ignore y'all. No disrespect to y'all. Are y'all with me? We do not do the fireball. As y'all teacher, I always talk about that. I'm letting y'all know right from wrong. You get where I'm coming from? Whenever y'all talk about fireball, I might just do this. I might delete y'all comment. No disrespect to y'all. I don't want none of that in my platform. I don't want none of y'all to talk about fireballs or flipping the mirror on my platform. No disrespect to y'all. I'm going to start deleting the comment. I might do this, y'all. No disrespect. I might have to put y'all in timeout because that's something I don't like on my platform. I don't agree with that. Are y'all with me? I don't agree with flipping the mirror or anybody talk about fireballs. Y'all can get mad all y'all want, but I might have to be putting people in timeout. Y'all get where I'm coming from. So when somebody talk about fireballs or flipping the mirror and I put them in timeout, y'all go know why. It's no disrespect to y'all. That shit is a turn off to me, my friend. That's not the lottery. Damn, there go my boy, Mr. Tim. That's so crazy. I just changed my attitude, Miss Helen. Because I'll be coming off. My boy came in just in time. I wasn't about to go hard, but I'm telling y'all be inboxing me and be talking about, man, my number hit with a fireball. That lets me know that y'all, when y'all come to my class, y'all don't pay attention to what I be talking about. Because anybody in the world that knows Deon Staley, they know Deon Staley don't like the fireballs. Deon Staley don't like no 4-digit. Deon Staley don't like no flipping the mirror. You get where I'm coming from? So if I'm going over to somebody's house and I know they don't like something, I can't even bring that to their attention. I'm not going to even bring that son of a gun up because I know that person don't like that. Now, when y'all be asking things that I don't do, that lets me know that y'all didn't pay attention to my video. Are y'all with me? That's just real talk. We don't do that. That's not the lottery, y'all. I don't know what made it, because you got to think about that. If that's the lottery, that means every state will have a fireball and a wild ball. And then think about this. A lot of y'all be getting the same numbers. This fireball might say 5 with the same number, but this one might say 7. Something wrong with that, y'all. The totals don't even be the same. Have y'all ever paid attention to that? When two states got the same number, sometimes they fireball and they wild ball. It doesn't be the same number. That lets you know it's a system. And it's some bull crap, y'all. If the lottery consists of the fireball, Michigan will have a fireball. Ohio will have a fireball. It's a reason for certain states having a fireball. I never peeped that out. That's something I really don't care about. But it's a reason why certain states have a fireball and we have this fire. We don't have a fireball. It's the reason why this state have 3 draws and we have 2 draws. It's the reason why Mississippi have 1 draw and we have 2 draws. I just don't know why, but it's a reason for everything. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Hell yeah, all that is bull crap. Y'all much love to everybody. What's up, Mr. Sharia? No, I'm not going to put y'all in timeout. Yeah, I'm not going to put y'all in timeout. Yeah, I just don't like the fireball or the wild ball, y'all, or flipping the mirror. I'm not going to put y'all in timeout. No, I'm not going to do that. But I just, when I see that, y'all, it kind of irks me because that's not the lottery. And I know they forcing that to make people play that, and people's minds be on, man, I'm gonna play the fireball because that's gonna help me win. No, it's not. When you play the fireball, it's gonna cost you $1. So why would I risk $1 on playing 1 number? I'm gonna risk my dollar on playing all 3 numbers. The system. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? So a lot of y'all be thinking the fireball is going to help y'all hit the number. No, that has a pattern, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That has a pattern. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. If I played the lottery, I'm a type of person I could play with the wild ball. Because the way I do my setups, my friends, and how I do my pairs and how I pick 1 number, if I have 1 number, I can hit the lottery, y'all. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? So I know it's a pattern for the wild ball. I know it's that. If it's a pattern for the 3-digit and the 4-digit, it's a pattern for the wild ball, y'all. My boy, Officer Burke, man, you a soldier, bro. So look, my arm a little messed up too, bro. My stuff still swole, y'all. But it's not bad like that. It's because when I was doing pull-ups, my bar was unleveled. You get where I'm coming from? But it's not where I can't do no workout. Bro, shoulders was messed up. And look, Officer Burke, did you do 1,000, bro? Did you complete the 1,000? Officer Burpee, did you complete that 1,000? Which I know you did. I ain't even lie, y'all. That's a crazy question I'm asking him, y'all. I know he completed that mother scrunchie. I heard my shoulders doing the backflip, and then yes, how you hurt, man? That's flawless, bro. He did a backwards flip, bro, and he was a big guy, y'all. He was a big guy, bro. He lost a lot of weight. Man, he did a backward flip and was so crazy. I used to know how to do it backwards. And he did the no hand. See, I had to run and do my little no hands. You did a no hand in place. Straight hops. I saw that was fire, bro. That's straight hops. See, I had to run and do a backwards flip and do a no hand back in the day. No, you stood there. We call them hops. Yeah, bro still got that money done. Mr. Sherry and this mother scruncher, Miss Tink. Bro still got it done. And his shoulders was messed up. No excuses, y'all. D-Wiz, no excuses, bro. Yeah, at least got to do my push-ups today. Man, look, y'all, I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. For the past 2 or 3 weeks, man, I haven't been doing no ab works. And I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, I've been putting in work, but I'm lazy with it. You can't be lazy, y'all. So this ain't here neither, my friend. Hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, y'all. Yeah, that's the most, y'all, most definitely. Heck yeah, most definitely. Yeah, 'cause I look at my arms. Y'all know I'm a slim guy. I still look at my legs like, man, you little skinny son of a gun. But we already know them legs is like them legs is hard to build, but you gotta just be consistent. I'm not gonna even say hard, cause that mean we're really supposed to double up. Yeah, I know Studio Brown, man. And Michigan didn't get this neither, y'all. We was way off. Michigan didn't get nowhere near none of this. That Michigan didn't get nowhere near this, y'all. But yeah, he don't motor. I know I can do some push-ups. But yeah, he kind of inspired me though. Cause it's not no bad pain like I broke my arm. No, you know how you sleep wrong on your arm and it feel funny. That's what this is. But I've been slacking on push-ups. Yeah, I've been lazy, y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100. I've been a little lazy this week and last week. Oh, Illinois. Oh, 530 is an indicator for a 5-3. 530. They got 17. Cause I know New York hit y'all. Uh-oh, 838 is an indicator for a 6-3 pair. 838 is an indicator for a 6-3 pair. See, now look at this. Now look at this fireball. How's that fireball as a number 5? Because they said 8 take away 3 is a 5. Why is that fireball a 5, y'all? I'm about to share with y'all why. Watch this, y'all. It don't have nothing to do. All y'all remember who we talk about flipping the mirror? I ain't about to look. That's crazy. These notes everywhere. I hope it's the right one. Heck, I don't have the right one. But look, a 8 and a 5 can bring a 3. A 3 and an 8 can flip into a 5. So I know how they got this fireball. Because the 8 and the 3 can bring a 5, y'all. Y'all see the lottery? See, I can look at the lottery and look at these numbers to see how they got certain little hookups, my friend. Like right here, this fireball, I don't even know how that represents an 8. I don't even know how this fireball represents an 8. This don't even match, y'all. I don't know how this fireball is a 5, but I know because the 8 and the 3 can make a 5. But look at the total. Look at the total, y'all. Y'all get my, what's up, Luz? What's going on, Luz? All right, Officer Burpee, y'all. I'll get with you later, bro. Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. So y'all get where I'm coming from. It doesn't even make sense with this total. That's what I was saying about the fireball. It doesn't make sense. So this what they hit. Wow, they got both of them jokers hit. And look, it was so, is Ty still on here? What Ty at? That's so crazy. Both of these mother scrunches hit. Look. See, I told you gonna be times when states might hit right away, and then some might take some days, y'all. Which I don't understand. The ones that be taking days, I have no control. And I put it that's straight like that too. Y'all follow me. Okay, Todd's still here. So Todd, see that's what I was saying about that fireball. It's crazy because it don't be adding up, bro. And I be wondering why they create this fireball. But I know, as I told you, a lot of people think when they play the fireball, it's going to help them win. So Oklahoma looking for an A2 pair. Todd. What Michigan get? Oh, Michigan need a 7-3 and an A2. Missouri need a 8-1. Here go 8-1 in a different language. 2 plus 6 is an 8. 2 plus 6 plus 2 is a 10. Somebody's birthday was today. Oh, this is something else. Somebody's birthday today. So before we start this off, y'all, I played the lottery yesterday. I played in VA. I played in VA yesterday. I lost $102. Y'all hear me? I lost $102 yesterday. I did the pattern what I was winning on. Y'all remember I was winning all last week on a certain pattern? So I saw the same pattern again in VA. I bet $100 on that pattern, y'all. That pattern didn't hit. They went on the other side. Nina birthday today. I knew it was somebody's birthday. Hey, y'all, happy birthday, Nina. I knew it was somebody's birthday. And then somebody else's birthday on the 30th. So it was Nina and who? Ronald. Happy birthday, Nina, y'all. Much love. Happy birthday to you. Look at my homework last night. I just knew they was going to get a 3 and a 2. I bet a lot of money. I spent $100 on the 3s, y'all. I spent $100 on the 3s. They didn't do none of this. Look at my example. They didn't do this. So a lot of y'all who come to my class, if I teach y'all something, my friend, I have no control if the lottery, all I did was, I did what I was supposed to do. They, instead of them giving a 2, they brought double ones with a 6. So this is the pattern, y'all. I had to choose between the 6, the 8, and the 3. But I was more confident with the 3. They didn't give out the 3. They gave out the 6, y'all. Yes, they got 1, 6, 1. So they flipped that 6 and they flipped this 2 to double ones. See, I have no control over this, my friends. I just follow my directions, my friends. That's why I was telling y'all the lottery. Look, y'all be thinking they be cheating, they in this hard. It be slick my way too, y'all. I bet $100 on one number, y'all. And it didn't go that way. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Now I saw what they did, my friends. I can't do nothing about it. I'm mad, but I'm not upset because they went on the other side. I know about the other side, but I wouldn't have played the other side. Are y'all with me? Everybody with me, my friends? I'm not going to show y'all all the good. I'm going to show y'all the bad too, my friends. $102, my friends. Actually, my purpose of this video, yeah, that was crazy with those likes. I appreciate all y'all. And it wasn't me, y'all. And it wasn't nothing I was talking about, Miss Helen, that drew the people. I guess the algorithm is going my way right now. What's up, Miss Donna, y'all? What's up, Miss Donna, y'all? Because now y'all look how many likes I have right now. It's not like yesterday, but I can tell my likes are different. Because y'all remember I used to be like, man, look how many people on here, man. Man, like my video. Y'all remember that? Right now, it's kind of jumping real fast off rip. It has nothing to do with me. So this what we gonna do. Because I really don't have nothing to talk about, but I do. So this what we gonna do, y'all. Hold on. Just so I can help y'all and I can help myself as well. We gonna make this. Let me look through this, y'all. Instead of talking about y'all. Oh, today somebody can get a triple. Today somebody can get a triple. Nah. What's up, Clifford, bro? My boy Clifford in here. All right, y'all, look. I did this once before to y'all. Cause I'll be trying to think of somewhere instead of me just doing one state. I'll be trying to think of somewhere all y'all can practice. Y'all can apply the method at y'all house, my friend. So I'm about to try something right quick. Hey, a lot of y'all nosy too. Miss Helen, y'all nosy. Big Cedric, what's going on? Big Cedric. What's going on, bro? Miss Judy, what's going on? Clifford, what's going on? Donna, what's going on? Appreciate the love. Hey, a lot of y'all nosy. I'm about to call some of y'all out. Watch, and I know I'm right. A lot of you. Well, y'all gonna come to my video anyway. Miss Helen, y'all want to be nosy. Y'all want to see if I get another 1,000 likes today. Some of y'all want to see if I get another 1,000 likes. What's up, Miss Donna? I know y'all. I'm finna see if he gonna get another 1,000 likes today. How many of y'all said that? How many of y'all was thinking that? Hey, I know how to say Miss Brown. I know how to say Miss Brown name. Lucrece. Her name Lucrece. Miss Helen. I was about to say Lucrece, but she said her name is Lucrece. Heck yeah, I know y'all wanted to see what was going on. I was saying it in my mind, like, I know some of these want to see if I'm gonna get another thigh wow. Look, all right, Wisconsin. Lucrece, hey, Lucrece said I said her name right. I should be saying Miss Brown. Yeah, I ain't want to really mess all y'all. I mean, mess y'all names up. I don't even know what I'm doing, y'all. I know that was because y'all was root for that mother. When we was at 500, 600, y'all was root for that mother scrunch. No, when we got to about 700, that's why I said that was flawless yesterday. It was like y'all really wanted to see me get a thou wow. And then what's so crazy, soon as I hit 1,000, why did my internet jump off? It wasn't nothing with YouTube, y'all. YouTube did not do a dang on thing. It was like soon as I hit 1,000, my stuff was spinning. I'm like, what the hell? And then my internet went out, and then my TV, I had to reboot it. So first I was like, man, YouTube, watch this, y'all. Let me rewind this. You see how I blamed it on YouTube, y'all? I'm gonna say that one more time, y'all. When that son of a gun happened, I blamed it on YouTube. And then when I looked at my computer and my TV, it just my internet. I had to reboot it, and once I rebooted, it jumped right back on. But you see how fast I was about to say YouTube. So it's a lot of things we be blaming shit on certain people or things, and it don't even be that, y'all. Just like a lot of times we be saying the lottery be cheating or the lottery be switching numbers. How y'all know it's not us? Y'all get where I'm coming from. Yesterday was a prime example. I know a lot of y'all, when y'all was on my video, first thing y'all was saying was, because I got like 3 text messages. Man, YouTube, they clowning on you. Man, it wasn't YouTube. That was Comcast, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Oh, Tide. That's one thing about D-Wiz. Y'all know I know how to research, right? Tide. One thing about D-Wiz, look at this. I knew how many people was on. Look how many times, look how many I screenshotted. Because this was unbelievable to me. Look at this. I start screenshot. Look at this, bro. Y'all didn't know what I was doing when we was at 400. When we was at 500. Yeah, I was screenshotting all this, y'all. I was keeping notes like, hell no, I can't believe this. Hell no. I was screenshotting all this, y'all. When we had 98 folks with 444, I'm like, what the hell? See, I'm going to always research, y'all. I started right here. When it's like 260, I'm like, what the hell? I know, y'all. So look, I want y'all to try this out. We did this before, y'all. We did this before, y'all. But I'm not gonna lie, I still be thinking about that 102. Like when I told y'all I lost $102 last night, that's still going on my brain like 102. But I'm good, y'all. I don't even know why I play. I just be bored. Not bored. Let me rephrase that. I don't have to gamble too when I'm doing a lot of. I don't have to always gamble. You get where I'm coming from, so I can get bored. Like, man, let me just gamble. Why? I didn't have to do that. I could have just played it for fun, and not even played it for fun. I ain't even had to play it, y'all. That's why I said if your teacher can go for a lot of shit. I know y'all be playing everything. I know y'all discipline be messed up, my friend. But y'all know one thing, y'all. Before I play them lotteries, we got to do that. Y'all see this? We got to do this off rip. Before we do anything, y'all. See, we play this ahead of time. I just have this set in mind, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? And then you get to do what you want to do. See, we got to pay them bills first. And then you do what you want to do. But you got to make sure you pay your bills. I be 5 or 6 days ahead, my friends. I told you I may pay some when I win a lotto. I may give some then, and then I just pay the rest. You get where I'm coming from? Or I can pay it all. It all depends on how I'm feeling. But I know it's going to be paid 6 or 5 days before the date. I already paid some early, so all I owed was blase, my friends. Y'all get where I'm coming from? When I was winning, I could have just paid everything, y'all. But when y'all win, you got to pay something with that money because you're going to give it right back, y'all. Trust me, if you don't do nothing with that money, you're going to give it right back. And I dare y'all to say, man, that's not true. Man, you talking to D-Wiz. Man, I done been in all them fights y'all in. I done been in those fights. I've been in those fights. Now, I am cheap, y'all. Like when I win, if my bill $300, Miss Helen, I should have just, and if I win 1,000, why not pay the whole bill? Why be like 150? That's my only downfall. I always do half or put shit like that on 100 instead of just, and I be having it like, bro, just pay it all. You get where I'm coming from? I have to train myself to do that instead of doing this half. And then I've been doing it so long. But that comes from when you know you go spend money, y'all. I promise y'all. This comes from when I used to play the football tickets back in the day. I ain't want my auntie all on my head asking for the money. So I give it half right here. And then like if I win in the football, I could pay the rest. But this times I didn't win. I learned that too, man. You can't pay your rent on a bet that you haven't won yet. You just think, oh man, I'm going to win. So I'm going to pay this when I win. No. I used to play like that, y'all, before I learned discipline. I used to be gambling like, man, I know I'm going to win, so I'm going to take that money and I'm going to play towards this. Hell no, it didn't even turn out that way. So I've been in a whole lot of fights when it comes to gambling, y'all. I've been in a whole bunch of fights. What up, country boy? Sierra, what's going on, Ty? I've been in, Miss Carter, what's going on? I've been in a whole lot of fights, y'all. That's why I had to learn discipline. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Look, y'all. Have y'all known somebody in the hood who always used to get his ass whooped, but then as he got older, he started winning because he had to learn how to fight. He was losing so much, he had to learn. Look, I know a lot of guys that was like that, used to get beat up, and then when they came back, the tables turned around. That's the same with the lottery. I was tired of getting whooped. I was tired of losing. I was tired of getting fussed at when I couldn't pay my half of the rent. And I had the money. But I was gambling first. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I had my half, Miss Helen, but I was gambling. And once you gamble, you already be thinking, oh, I know I'm going to win. I know I'm about to win. I'm going to take this and do this. Hell yeah, y'all. It was times when I was losing. I had to borrow money, y'all. Hell yeah, y'all. Listen to your boy, Miss Helen. It was years ago. My church let me get my next week check. That's how bad it was when I used to owe the bookie. I used to get my next week check. Hell yeah, y'all. I've been in a lot of fights. D-Wiz ain't always been this way, y'all. That's why I have discipline now, y'all. And then I still know where I came from. I'ma still be the same individual because I know where I came from. But I've been in a lot of fights, y'all. That's why when people talk about gambling, they doing such and such and doing this, they can't tell me that, my friend. I've been in those fights. I done made so many excuses. I gotta pay this. I gotta do this. Yeah, y'all. Hell yeah. So that's why I said when I sold my little weed, when the person come with a lie, I already knew the lies because I was saying most of those same lies. And y'all hear me? So I had to learn this discipline, y'all. That's why I really have discipline with this. I want y'all to try this, y'all. Try this to y'all state. And we automatically know everybody's state not doing the same thing. All right, D-Wiz, focus, bro. And then this another thing, man. I be wasting paper like I'm rich or something. I'm broke as hell, y'all. And I'm using this paper like I have money. I think I need to cut my grass today. Cause my grass is like high, but it's not really high. I know a lot of y'all grass done died. First, everybody grass was green in the mother scrunchy. When that heat came, everybody grass started turning brown. I know I'm telling the truth, y'all. That's why I say when people are like, man, I can grow my own food. They don't even know our enemies created. They already know how to mess with the dirt. That's why I say it don't be funny, but I like a lot of y'all be juicing. Y'all don't even know a lot of this fruit we are eating. They put chemicals in it, y'all. I promise you. It's the ground that man, we got to wake up. So I know, look, and I'm not knocking the ones who be making their own juicer, my friend, but all the fruit we be eating, it remind me of weed. They could put chemicals to grow, y'all. Man, I'm real seasoned, y'all. I be hearing these guys talk about, oh, the watermelon, such and such. Where did you get that watermelon? Where did it, who grew it? See, for me growing weed, well, I can't say you can taste it in the food, but if I smoke weed, I can tell if people put chemicals in their weed. You can see how the weed burn. What's up, Miss Laura? So D-Wiz, what are you doing? All I'm doing is I'm getting a monthly number, a monthly key number, and I might not get a number, it might be a pair, but my whole goal is I'm doing this to get I'm gonna talk in y'all language, to get a pet number for my state. Right now I pull Wisconsin. Are y'all following me? Are y'all following me? The lottery don't tell us to do this, y'all. We have to do this on our own. And I know this can take up, and I'm going to say to 7 days. Because flat out, a lot of y'all been playing pet numbers for a whole year, flat out. And this going to be hell right here. Yeah, so what I'm doing anyway. I just make this simple, y'all. We just gonna make this simple as possible. Yeah, but that's what I was saying, Ed. Look, this is what I was saying, Ed. So I used to grow weed, Ed. So we don't grew weed in pots and we don't grew weed in the ground. So that's why I'm telling you, I know they mess with the dirt in the ground. Everybody's dirt is different in every state. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So I noticed when we was growing, this was years ago, me and my homeboys knew the dirt was getting different. It was getting more harder. You get where I come from? Now we'll still put our dirt with the regular dirt, but still, it still got to go in the ground. I know they playing with the dirt, y'all. I promise you. So the whole thing that was, think about this, our enemies. If people grow food, see, look, when this world was created, they already had that plan, man. What if somebody want to grow some food? Well, we got to start messing with the dirt and the grass. We got to put some fungus and shit in the ground. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I don't trust nothing in this world, y'all. They got a backup plan for everything we do, y'all. Like people say, man, we need to grow our food. That's still not safe. But it's safer than eating the store food, but that's still not safe. I don't trust nothing they doing out here, y'all. So when you be hearing people say, man, I grow all my stuff. Okay, man. I get my eggs from this chicken. Okay, so when you got their eggs from this chicken, that chicken had to come from another chicken. What did they get that other chicken? I know y'all. I know y'all. So they, no matter what, that's why I train myself not to eat like that. You get where I'm coming from? I don't eat like that, my friend. I just eat to survive. I only eat fish and chicken. Now, I'm not going to even lie. For the last 2 days, I had some Philly steak at Coney Island. The Philly steak. I don't really eat that meat. I don't even eat meat. But I tried the Philly steak, and I had it for 2 days with the fries. But I mainly eat fish and chicken, my friend. I eat fish every day. Not saying fish is safe, but it's more, no, they play with the fish as well. Flat out. Everything is man-made, y'all. They said, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Exactly, bro. And then when the chicken lay egg, that to me, that remind me of that's like a baby. I know it sounds crazy to y'all. That's like a baby. When the chicken lay eggs, ain't that a baby? So what's really going on, y'all? That's why I say science is the mother's country, y'all. That's the whole thing. Look, Clifford, I'm not going to even like, Clifford, you heard what you said. You said the original seeds. I still don't go for that. I'm telling you what's going on. Everything is man-made. Because the seed, think about this. The seeds we use, who you think created? Our enemies. That's the whole thing, y'all. Our enemies. Look. Hey, Clifford, I'm going to say something else. You said they recall the beef. Man, they recall the cars. They recall refrigerators, my friend. That should be the bullshit. I'm not saying they lying. Look, y'all, if y'all been in this world over 10 years, don't they always recall something, y'all? And every time they recall something, y'all don't hear nothing else about it, do y'all? I know y'all, it's all the system, y'all. It's all fear. Man, I'm about to stop eating beef. They been messing with all the food. And then it's the news. What I tell y'all about the news? I'm telling y'all what's going on, my friends. You can't get caught up with that. They gonna always tell y'all recall on something. They gonna always tell y'all something gonna be recalled. They got this car recalled. And you still see people driving these same dang on cars that they so-called recalled. Man, they recalled this car. And I'm seeing everybody and their mama driving this car. I thought they recalled that car. It's a bunch of bull crap. North, west, east, and south. Heck yeah. Let me get to this. I know y'all be like, man, you talk so much. Five plus 1 is 6. I think I do got to take it easy. My arm don't hurt, but if I move a certain way. Damn, this gonna be kind of tricky, but I'm gonna still do it anyway. Flat out. I'm gonna still do it anyway. And Todd, I want everybody to remember this, y'all. Just recall on Jasmine Rice yesterday. She said they just recalled on Jasmine Rice yesterday. That's crazy, y'all. But I'm glad I'm me, y'all, because I told you I don't eat to get full. I just eat to survive, y'all. So a lot of times when I was doing all that fasting, hey, y'all, listen to me. I got love for y'all, man, for real. Miss Henny, I got a lot of love for y'all. Everything I'm doing in life right now, I was preparing myself for what's going on right now. My family was not laughing at me, talking about me because I wasn't eating a lot of meat. And my exact word, I was like, man, y'all know they mess with the food. What if we don't have to? What if they all the food messed up? How y'all go survive? Y'all gonna be used to wanting to eat a lot of food. I don't program my body to eat a lot of food. I just survive, y'all. So right now I've been training myself all these years, my friend, when I wasn't eating meat and none of that. I trained myself. A lot of y'all gonna be messed up because y'all body used to eating that and y'all need that type of meal. Some of y'all can eat right now and be hungry, still hungry. Y'all can't sacrifice, my friends. See, I can survive, y'all, for days without eating, y'all, because I trained myself. A lot of y'all can't do that. Y'all get where I'm coming from. So a lot of things was going on in the world right now. I train myself. Watch this, y'all. Look, remember I said this, and every time I do this, I'll always be right. They gonna say something about sex. They go tell y'all how sex is bad. Watch in some years. Watch how they come up with a story about having sexual intercourse. I know for a fact, if y'all still be with me from years from now, and I still be doing this, watch y'all tell me I mention this. Just like I'll be talking about the shutdowns and all that. I know what I'm talking about. They gonna come with a story about this sex, watch. I know for a fact. Cause I'm telling you, that busting that nut and losing a lot of blood, that shit feel the same way. It have you drained and it feel the same way. I'm telling you. So it's the reason why we don't even supposed to be, we supposed to keep this nut and y'all sperm. But they telling this how you make babies. I know y'all. Watch. Mark my word. Remember I said this, y'all. Yeah, sex feel good, but it's not good. Just like that food used to taste good. McDonald's used to taste good. And Burger King used to taste good. But it's not good for you. I know y'all. I know eating them spinach and that broccoli and all that. That's that nasty food. Drinking that castor oil, that's the nasty food, but that'll get you well. You get where I'm coming from? So we be going for these tastes. You know what I'm talking about? So that's why I'm telling y'all, sex feel good, but what's the after fact? They don't let you know about the after fact. I know y'all. I always taught you, you're not supposed to be drained having sex. And then you got to think about this, not talking nasty. We just straight pounding a vagina hole. You get where I'm coming from? No disrespect. And we not messing up the women's inside, then they got a nerve to say a baby came from that. It's a difference from a baby pushing and somebody just constantly pounding. It's a difference between doing push-ups and pull-ups. So it's a difference between a baby dropping and somebody pounding, y'all. This is both of them, Ty. Whatever I talk about, I talk about. I just talk about life. See, the whole thing, your mind take you on sexual, but I'm giving you an example. That's why I say I'm on a different level. Your mind take you on, like, I'm not talking about this to be nasty. I'm talking about this to give y'all examples, my friends, to give a point. It's not about me talking nasty. It's giving y'all example, and I'm telling you the truth. Nut that's losing blood. I'm keeping it real with you. You taking it as a joke. No, I'm not joking with this. I'm keeping it real because I don't even have sex no more, bro. No, at times, see, if y'all really know me, I don't even really do too much joking, Ty. My homeboy, they tell I don't even do too much joking. You get where I'm coming from? Not to disrespect nobody. Like when we talking real life, I don't even take this as no joking matter. This real straight facts. Y'all get where I'm coming from? And when I'm talking, I'm not here to change none of y'all. I'm not telling y'all to do this or do that. I'm just putting that out there. But I understand life, y'all. I don't understand why they do certain things, but I understand life. I see the trap. 6 + 1 is 7. See, I only can tell y'all by example, y'all. The times when I was having sex and when I stopped having sex, I can see the difference. I feel different. I think different. See, I can remember most of the females I done had sex with. I can remember after I had sex with how I was feeling, what mood I was in that week. I had to learn about frequency, y'all. No one can change me or tell me nothing different. See, this is my testimony. I've been through it. And I feel just like when I was young, when I wasn't having sex, when I was running around with a bunch of energy, y'all, when I wasn't having sex. And I can remember all this. I'm feeling the same way how I'm feeling then, y'all. So I know the difference between when I'm doing this and after having sex, my friend. And that's not even the point about sex. It's the female you having sex with and her frequency. She could have been with somebody else and their frequency could have rubbed into her. And that's why they call it sexual intercourse. Y'all got to listen to the word sexual inter and course. You got sexual, you have inter, And then what is a course? It's a lot of wordplay, y'all. You got to understand the words, y'all. And then I understand vibration and frequency. I understood that. Because a person can rub off you. Want me to tell you why? Because a lot of y'all be saying, are you with me? That rubbed off me to y'all. A lot of y'all use that talk. Are you with me? I'm with you. You get where I'm coming from? That's rubbing off. That my energy, my frequency rubbed off me to y'all. I know y'all. I'm keeping it real. I'm telling y'all what I know, y'all. And then I had to learn that you can grow to love. So a lot of y'all was married. I'm not saying y'all not in love, but y'all grew to love y'all husband and wife. So love ain't nothing like that. Love is just, y'all, come on, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. So everything is like really man-made. It's a setup. Tell her, it didn't happen to me being around a person. You didn't even like this female. Then all of a sudden, I just grew to like her. And I was like, man, she ugly. But when we was in class, I grew to like her for just being around her. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I'm keeping it real, y'all. I'm looking at all my girlfriends, how I grew to love them, the shit we was doing. You get where I'm coming from? So I know the real meaning of love. See, that real love is that mama love. When I came from my mom's womb, you get where I'm coming from? That's that real love. See, being in a relationship, that's a love, but that can be some bull crap. She said, sound like you never loved somebody. Watch how we handle the trolls. But I'm keeping it real with y'all. You can love to grow somebody. I just say you can love to grow somebody. You can grow to love somebody, y'all. Frequency is a mother scruncher. Hey, oh, I can't even pop. It's crazy. I'm not gonna even use this. I'm straight. 9 take away 1 is 10. That's gonna be too difficult. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm about to start over. I'm gonna start over. So instead we go subtract. Look how I'm thinking, y'all. We about to subtract. To do is why you not gonna add, because that total to 10. That means we got to use the 1 or a 0. You see what type of fight we go be in? That means we gotta play 2 pairs. That's too much going on. Y'all follow me? You said, hey man, get off my page talking stuff. Man, get off my page talking stuff, bro. Man, you say something else, man, I'm gonna delete you, bro. You sound dumb as hell. Real love is not. You sound dumb, bro. Yeah, you sound dumb. We go subtract. 5 take away 1 is 4. Nah, bro, you lost, bro. And I'm about to say this. If I'm lost, why you on my page still? Why don't you dismiss yourself? You shouldn't be lost. You shouldn't be listening to somebody that's lost. So dismiss yourself. That's all you gotta do. Dismiss yourself, bro. That's all. Cause if I know somebody lost, I'm not even about to stay on their page. Hell no. Nah. Texas got that 891. He said 891 can bring a 11 or a 10. We got one online in the evening. That's good research, Herm. Yeah, that's good research. That's good researching. That's how you research. Yeah, that's how you research, bro, for real. And Herm, look, see what you did though. Look, and that's what I told y'all. Look, y'all, a lot of people look. That's why I say, y'all, look, y'all. If y'all follow me, my friends, I want y'all to do this. Like when y'all follow me, I don't want y'all to get this twisted. I'm all y'all friends, my friend. So if I text y'all and talk to y'all, I'm not. I don't show no favoritism, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from. I told you something happened where, look, I was getting a lot of emails. A lot of y'all was sending me y'all homework. I appreciate that. I'm about to tell y'all the difference between y'all and then like how Miss Donna is doing what Herm did. Y'all see what Herm just did? Herm did that and broke it down. I don't mind y'all doing this and showing me y'all homework. That's kind of defeating the purpose. I like for y'all to come back to tell me, Deon, such and such got this because they brought that. You get where I'm coming from? And then like when I be telling y'all, don't do such and such to do such a, y'all get mad at me, then y'all leave my video. And I'm y'all teacher, and I'm telling y'all what's right from wrong. Y'all will get mad at me when I tell y'all to don't do such and such. It's not no hating. I know this lottery, y'all. I know this lottery. Like when I be telling y'all something hard and y'all be saying, no, I know I'm smart. I can get it. Okay, go ahead. But as a teacher, I'm telling y'all what's going on. So you see what Herm put up? Like, that's what Miss Donna do. When Miss Donna, and she don't even inbox me. Miss Donna always tell me such and such brought this because this. That's what I be looking for, y'all. I'm not mad about y'all when y'all send the homework and y'all showing me. That's cool. But it's all about now you have to study it, and then I want you to win. I don't need to see the homework, y'all. I want to see winning tickets. Y'all get where I'm coming from. Not to saying I want y'all to gamble, my friend. See, y'all put me in a messed up situation, y'all. I like to see, like, when we talk about something in class, y'all come back and be like, man, D-Wiz, 7-6 did bring a 9-8 pair. I'm just making that number up, y'all. This is not true. A 7-6 do bring a 9. You was right about that. That's what I want y'all to learn. I don't really care about the rundown because you have to still know what numbers bring what. All y'all doing is just straight math. I told y'all the lottery is math and patterns. You have to study the patterns, y'all. So it's not all about just doing a rundown and doing math. You have to study and look at the numbers, y'all. Look, that's why I say it's levels to this. So a lot of when I was saying something, Miss Helen, y'all, some of them left, they don't even come here no more. And I be seeing them. They are on my Facebook. I'm like, damn. See, Donna do stuff like this, y'all. This Miss Donna. She was telling me how she was looking at my teacher. She studied gematria, y'all. She was talking about how Zachary was talking about the same thing. His channel was doing the same thing my channel was doing. My teacher was talking about the same thing was going on with my channel. His channel was going on. She put me up on stuff like this, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? And not taking none away from none of y'all. That's why I say it's levels to this with the lottery. Because a lot of people who was following me, they was doing this for a long time. Now you got, it's levels to this. See, look what Miss Donna be saying. You get where I'm coming from? This was right in my face, that 2-6. From bringing A5 off the midday A5. Looking now, blase. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? This is what I'm talking about. Look right here. Knowing what's going on. This is knowing the lottery. You got to see what's going on first before you put it on paper. You get where I'm coming from? You have to know this first, y'all. Not saying what y'all doing is wrong, but it's levels to this. How can I do this if I don't know what a 4-6 bring? And I see a 4-6 in my hookup. If I don't know what a 4-6 bring, all I'm doing is math. I know it's more than math, y'all. What's up, Miss Jenny? See, the whole thing I want y'all, when y'all do the pattern, you supposed to do the pattern for about a month, but then you supposed to catch on. Now you supposed to be like, no, they can get this, or they gonna get this. They go get this. Now you gotta test your skills out. Are y'all with me, my friends? I'm like, man, I can't win for losing with this lottery shit. It's too much egos, too many egos going on. And I'm the one teaching the lottery. I'm the one telling you what to do and what not to do. I know what fight is hard. I know what fight is hard for y'all. How can any of y'all tell me what's hard and what's easy? I know what lottery numbers is tricky. I know what lottery numbers going to give you 2 numbers to choose from, 3 numbers to choose from. I know this off rip. Y'all don't know that. So I know what's good for y'all and what's not good for y'all. And I'm not telling y'all not to do the patterns. You do the patterns and you study, and then you advance from doing the pattern. You don't keep doing the same thing with that pattern. Once you're doing that pattern, you're supposed to learn some, oh, okay, they doing this. Now you got to take it to a next level with that playbook. Look, y'all, I don't mind. I appreciate all that, but my email be going off with a bunch of homework. That's cool, y'all. I told y'all, I want to see winning tickets. Like if y'all playing, I want to see winning answer. I already know what to look for. You don't have to convince me. Are y'all with me? No disrespect to none of y'all. You have to convince yourself now. Now, if you got this on paper and you doing this, now you have to hit it, my friends. Are y'all with me? And I was too scared to say what I'm saying right now. It has to come out. I can't keep biting my tongue, y'all. That's what I'm looking for, y'all. If y'all play the lottery, we looking for winning tickets, not notes. Everybody and their mama got all my notes. Now you have to apply the notes to the lottery. That's the whole goal of y'all following me. And there's no disrespect. Because the questions came, y'all. I have to say this. A lot of y'all, when y'all was sending me my work, y'all to tell me this. I'm stuck right here. Where do I go right here? And I'm like, man, these are my main students that follow me. And they know I don't like to answer questions like that. No disrespect to nobody, y'all. I already knew that was going to come. I've been in so many lottery groups, y'all. A lot of people become my friends because they really want to try to get this hit. They're not really my friends. They just want to get that hit. You get where I'm coming from? So when I get comfortable with some of them, they ask that question like, man, I'm doing this rundown. I'm in this state right here and I'm getting confused. Hold on, what state are you from? So if you from that state, please just worry about that one state. Focus on that one state you in and then go somewhere else. I was holding that in, y'all. I wanted to tell some of them, but I thought I'd be biting my tongue because I know how people go react. I know how people going to react. And it's going on right now, y'all. But I told y'all, this come with the game, y'all. I know my shit is flawless and I know it's free of charge. I'm not here to bring the people to me. Whoever get this, go get this. I'm not here to get no friends. I'm not here to be no number one in no lottery. I told you I'm like a real college teacher. If any of y'all went to college, your teacher don't care if you do none of the work. He don't care if you leave out this mother scruncher. When I went to college, all my teacher did was boop, 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 broke it down. If you leave out this mother scruncher, go home. If you miss all them days, go home. That's the same with this, y'all. Whoever get it, my friends. Because I know I'm teaching, my friend, and you can't really teach the lottery. I can share with y'all patterns, my friend. So when I share y'all pattern, it shouldn't be no question needed, my friend. Because I'm explaining everything to y'all. When something don't happen, I can't tell y'all why that didn't happen. All the thing I can do is go back and research and break it down and tell y'all, okay, they must have flipped this to this. I don't run this. I don't own this lottery. None of us do, y'all. But what it is, we letting the money. It's the money, my friend. That's the whole throw off to all this. It's the money. It's the money, my friends. I don't care how we look at it. It's money involved with this. And money has a crazy frequency. Once y'all understand frequency and money, y'all know what I'm talking about. Man, if I was some of y'all, man, I wouldn't even give my money to no lottery. This is something I'm not interested in. Yes, I sold a little weed bags. I never sold no dope, no crack. That's something I'm not interested in. You get where I'm coming from? Never sold that. Sold a little weed. But when I had weed, I was thinking smart. D-Wiz, you buy an ounce. Man, don't smoke up all this ounce. What if somebody want a nickel bag or a dime bag? Just sell them something. You get where I'm coming from? So when you smoke that whole bag and when you have to re-up, you can take some of their money and then do that. Then I start getting the game like that. Are y'all with me? It's thinking. It wasn't really selling. It was selling, but it was thinking smart. See, look at Mr. Tim, y'all. Look, read Mr. Tim comment. Look at Mr. Tim comment. Look, that's y'all. Yes, Jenny. Mr. Tim just said the same thing I told y'all with the fruit, y'all. I told y'all, I'm telling you, they putting chemicals, y'all. That's why some people getting those big old watermelons, Mr. Tim. They don't even have no clue. They don't even have no clue, Mr. Tim. Man, I'm about to get that big old watermelon. I'm about to get that watermelon from down south. I don't trust nothing the governor them doing, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't trust nothing they be doing, y'all. And my boy Mr. Tim in here. Me and Mr. Tim be having some good old conversations, y'all. Some good old conversations, y'all. And then this another key part too, Mr. Tim. I get frustrated with this lottery because right now I know this lottery is wrong. That's why I kind of be fussing. See, I know this sound crazy, y'all. I be fussing out y'all out of love. Like sometimes when the lottery don't hit, yeah, I do take my anger. I ain't gonna say anger out on y'all, but because I know this lottery is some bull crap. And then I know some of y'all have kids. I know some of y'all struggling. This is not the route to go. A lot of y'all thought I was being funny when I said if I had to make a choice to play the lottery, I'd rather go to McDonald's and get a 2 weeks check. It might not be a lot, y'all, but I know I have a guaranteed check in 2 weeks. I know this for a fact. Look how I'm thinking, y'all. Y'all might think I'm being funny. I am being real, y'all. Like right now, if all my checks was to stop and I had to stop cutting hair, I'm not going, and I told y'all I can always go and play the lottery. I'm not going to do that, y'all. I'm not going to risk, no matter what I know with the lottery, y'all. No matter what I know, I'm not going to do the lottery. I'm going to go get a McDonald's or a Burger King job. You know why? Because I know I'm going to have a check that second week because they get paid every 2 weeks, I'm assuming. I know I'm going to have a guaranteed check. You get where I'm coming from? When I do this lottery, I don't care how much y'all see me do. Look what happened yesterday. I lost $102 yesterday, betting on one number, my friend, because the pattern, I did everything right. They didn't go that way. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? But if I work at McDonald's, I know I have an automatic check. Polluted, hell yeah, all that stuff polluted, Mr. Tim. All that, bro. I promise you, bro. And then I'll be looking at our water. Sometimes when you got to you know how sometimes it be so much air. You get somebody some water, be all that air in the cup. No, what really is that? They telling us this air. But what is it? What's really going on? So y'all see what I'm doing. I know I'm talking. Let me get back. My apologies, y'all. My apologies, y'all. My apologies. My apologies, y'all. My apologies. Let me get back to this. My apologies. I'm gonna say one thing, y'all. All y'all follow me, man. Don't get it twisted. Y'all got a lot of love for y'all. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I got a lot of love for y'all. And like everything I was just saying, y'all, I'm so confident because of like what I was saying is if some of y'all really don't agree with it or don't understand it, I'm telling y'all this, and I got a lot of love for y'all. I can guarantee y'all it may take a year, 2 years, or 3 years. A lot of things I was talking about, y'all gonna always remember Deon Staley. I promise y'all gonna always remember Deon Staley, y'all. Damn, he told us that. It never fails, Mr. Tim. I can rewind. Look, y'all, look. That's why Miss Helen followed me, y'all. And you have Miss Cheryl. Miss Helen been, man, they been there, I'm talking for a long time, y'all. I look at Miss Helen special because she gave me the opportunity to break down her family, my friend. You get where I come from? She the first one I did that I broke down her uncle or somebody. And that joke was right on point. Miss Helen been following me for a long time, y'all. A lot of things I done said, it done happened. She remember we was talking about the robots when the robots didn't even exist, Mr. Tim. I was talking about the robots in 2019 and 2020. I was like, a lot of y'all gonna be losing y'all jobs. Guess what, Mr. Tim? They was calling me, man, he too negative. That's why I say I'm a strong individual, y'all. You get where I'm coming from, and I had to stay on one track. So you know what I did, y'all? Instead of me was losing a lot of my friends, learning this mantra, I said, D-Wiz, just be to yourself because it's not their fault because you was lost at one point until you had to find out the truth. So don't get mad at your people and you can't be talking like that because you was lost and you didn't have no understanding. So it's the same with them. You get where I'm coming from? So I said, you know what? Let me distance myself. Look, y'all, when I was with my homegirls now, I used to be not preaching to them, but telling them this and that. So it's to the point we wasn't really arguing. So I was like, D-Wiz, you got to stop having sex, bro. You got to just be to yourself and you got to learn all this. You got to install all this in and stop talking to people. Stop putting it on people, bro. You really just learn to see what's going on. And look at me to this day right now. Look at me to this day. But I had to use the same technique when I was in high school. My mom, when I thought I was going to be an NBA player, leave them women alone. You got to get that education. The females and all that go come later on. I used that same theory, y'all, in my 40s. When I stopped having sex, Deon, stop doing this, stop doing that. Just do this and just focus. Just see what's going on. You're not going to know what's going on until you got to be example. Everything. That's what I'm telling y'all. A lot of y'all can't tell me what I know about sex, having sex, and not having sex. None of y'all can't tell me if y'all still having sex. I know the difference. I know the feel, y'all. I know how my body feel. You get where I'm coming from? I know the difference from doing that and not doing that, my friend. So that's why I say it's a lot of traps out here. Y'all just don't know. It's a lot of traps out here. Y'all don't know, my friends. It's a lot of traps, y'all. So I had to learn about life, y'all. I had to learn about the sun. I had to learn about the moon. I've been investigating the sun and the moon for years, y'all. I've been taking pictures with so many different phones, y'all. That's why I say I know that's not the sun. It's a light bulb. I done looked at the stars that's next to the sun and it'll be blinking. And then a week or 2 weeks later, that same light, it'll stop blinking. And it'll be shining like a mother's country. They put a new bulb in there, y'all. I'm not stupid with this. I look at the moon. I look at the full moon. I look at the half a moon. And I'm looking at the half a moon, I still can see the whole shape of the circle, y'all. So what it is, they got something covering up to make it look like it's a half a moon. I'm not stupid, y'all. I look at the rain. I look at the ground, y'all. I look at the trees. I look at the leaves. I know what leaves are poison, y'all. I know what leaves are low deficiency, my friends. Man, y'all better wake up to my work, y'all. I'm flawless than the mother's country when it comes to this life, y'all. I study nature, y'all. I study nature, y'all. I study nature, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. I pH when it be raining, I pH the rainwater, y'all. It be different pH level numbers. Why? That I know that's not different rain, it's different water. That's why I really don't like the rainwater to hit my body, y'all. Nope, nope. I don't even be looking at that. I don't even really be, because I know everything is a game, but it's a reason for that. Why they do all that. So D was, what's next? They got a 4, 5 with a 6. What they say? 5 plus 1 is 6. Let me see. 5 plus 1 equals 6. Let's bring that 5 forward. Hey y'all, let me get back to the lesson, y'all. I can do 2 things at once. The whole thing. Can y'all listen to 2 different stories at one time? Because I'm on track, y'all. I'm talking about life and I'm doing this lottery. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at the pet number. Look when it hit. It hit on the 25th. I don't have no control over this, do I, y'all? All I know is when I did my homework, they bought this 654 on the 25th. Are y'all following me? You know why? Because the sun is a reflection of the moon. Say that again, D-Wiz. The sun is a reflection of the moon. A lot of y'all didn't know that. I know. The sun is a reflection of the moon. I know, y'all. But see, the moon travel everywhere. The sun go one way. See, it come from the back of my house to the front. It come from the back of my house. It can be on the left side. It can be in the back of my house. It can be more on the right side. But the sun come from the back of my house to the front of my house. Y'all pay attention to y'all sun pattern, y'all. Y'all pay attention, y'all. I know, Miss Helen, it's something about that rain, but Miss Helen, it has something to do with frequency and vibration. Why you think our body aches before rain? Oh my goodness, man, I just hit home, y'all. Y'all not hearing me, y'all. I just hit home. The older folks, we can smell the rain. Oh my goodness, my friends. Oh my goodness. We can smell the rain. We can smell good food. Look at the pattern, y'all, the system, y'all. Look at the frequency and vibration. Frequency, vibration. We can feel it in our bones. But when we take a bath, well, I don't know if y'all take a bath. It feels good when water hitting your body. But when rain comes, you feel the little aches in your bones. What's really going on? When you catch rainwater, it look dirty, my friends. What's really going on? I know, y'all. So look, y'all. Look right here. We said 5, take away 1 is 6. Can we do the same thing right here, y'all? Watch this. What's 6 plus 1? 6 plus 1 is 7. What if I put that 5, 6? Look at this, y'all. Hey, y'all, can I get some love, y'all? Real talk. Can I get some love, y'all? Hey, y'all, can I please get some love, y'all? Dang, can I get some love? Look how I'm breaking aside Wisconsin system, y'all. Hey, y'all, don't get it twisted, Miss Helen, y'all. I know y'all tired of me saying that, but this is not the first time, my friend. I got a lot of love for y'all. I promise y'all. I have a lot of love for y'all. My boy DJ L. I got a lot of love for y'all, bro. And ma'ams, I promise y'all I do. For real, I have a lot of love for y'all. Thank y'all, my friend. I promise y'all. I don't go off frequency. And I don't like that fake love. But I know a lot of y'all really have love for me. So watch this, y'all. Look right here. Monkey see, monkey do. What happened, y'all? What happened? But look right here. Look right here. 8 plus 1 equals 9. All I'm going to do is bring that 8, 7. Y'all see that? Hey, y'all, that's nasty, ain't it, y'all? Man, I used to do this in the 30s. I'm being funny when I say the 30s. I was doing this in 2019, 2020. This was one of my patterns, y'all. But the lottery caught on to Deon Staley. But they still do a lot of my patterns, y'all. Look at my method, y'all. That's why I be telling y'all the lottery is easy. But I be in my shoes, y'all. Now watch this. By looking at this, don't I have the right to say the lottery is easy, y'all? Keep it real. Don't this look easy? And all I have to do is just have discipline, Mr. Tim, and hold this number. I train myself, you know what? I'm going to play this for the whole month. This going to come out on the 30th. You see, I had to train myself and psych my brain. But if it come before then, that's good. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I always use this as an example. A lot of y'all be getting that income tax check. Imagine y'all getting y'all check, and then when y'all go to the place, they saying y'all supposed to get y'all check on the 14th. Next week. Next week hit. Something happened. It's a delay on y'all check. Y'all know y'all frequency. Y'all gonna be mad because y'all already spent that money. Y'all already knew what y'all already had plans for that money. And then when it don't hit, the frequency of the drop, y'all will be mad as hell. But the way I train myself, okay, what if I know I'm supposed to get paid next week? But I'm telling myself, you know what? I'm going to get paid 3 weeks from now. But when it come next week, you see how your frequency is feeling good? Because you was already thinking it was going to come 3 weeks, but it came early. I'd rather be on that system instead of being on a system where I'm thinking something going to come that particular week and it didn't come. Are y'all with me? That's how I do the lottery, y'all. I have patterns when I have to wait 2 to 3 days. I can do something where I can do a pattern for the next draw. But this is a pet number, y'all. You playing the system numbers, my friends. Only one they didn't follow was this. And I can't tell y'all why. I don't know why they didn't bring the 8. I don't know why they didn't bring the 8. So Arthur Lomax, if you watching this video, you're not doing nothing particular when you calling these series. They come out every month. What makes you a G, what will make you a G, if you tell the right state who gonna get these 1, 2, 3s. So when you got that purple box or that gray box with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's not good, bro. That's bullshit. You gotta see, I'm going to Wisconsin, and Wisconsin let me know that they was getting a series in May. 6, 4, 5. Wisconsin let me know they was getting 2 series. 6, 5, 7, and blase. Flat the heck out. That's how you do the lottery. That's how you do it. And then right here, if y'all so good, we supposed to know they ain't getting a series this month. Are y'all following me? Talk to me, y'all. Are y'all following me? They didn't cheat. They didn't get no series in July. It was meant for them not to get one. But you had to research to see this. I can't say they cheated, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all got love for me, y'all? Miss Helen, y'all got love for me? I'm laughing, y'all. Look at this. This is nasty. That's crazy, y'all. I'm going to get to it, y'all. Damn, I'm smiling like a mother's country. That's crazy. And I love numbers, y'all. What's up, friends? Man, I love numbers, y'all. I love numbers. And yesterday my frequency was down, and I made a little change. But yesterday I lost, and I'm feeling happy right now. Y'all see the difference with the frequency? Yesterday I was feeling down. Y'all didn't know I had some money coming. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So my frequency was feeling down. I let y'all have some money. Y'all know y'all was getting some money that day. Y'all will be feeling good. You get where I'm coming from? But I was feeling like, ugh. But then look at yesterday. I lost money yesterday. And I'm feeling happy. Y'all see the frequency? That's why I say I'm kind of backwards, y'all, but not backwards. Just the way my frequency is, my friend. Watch this, y'all. You see how I took that off? Look at that 56. And then look at that 54. What if we put these together, y'all? What we have, Miss Helen? What if we go get rid of the double numbers. What if we put this together, y'all? Look what I just peeped out. Look at that. That's nasty, ain't it, y'all? Let's get rid of that 5. Ooh, wait. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Ooh, wait, that frequency. D-Wiz, man, you know your numbers, bro. Look at that 6, 7. Look at that. Ooh, wait. Come on, y'all. Let me get some flames, y'all. I know I'm not the only one that see this. What's up, Cam? Kamaya. Ooh, we y'all see this? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Damn, I'm the only one must be excited for this. I guess because I didn't do y'all state. Look at this, y'all. I learned the new pattern, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? I learned the new pattern. This out cold, y'all. This out cold. What's up? There go Miss Summers in this mother scruncher. We got Miss Summers in this mother scruncher. We got Miss Summers in this mother scruncher. We got Miss Summers in this mother scruncher. What's up, Miss Summers? What's up, Miss Summers? What's up, Miss Angela? And I'm stuttering. And let me say this to y'all. Y'all see how a lot of times y'all, well, I can't really say that because I studied this. I'm mainly kind of using my eyes. So it's a possibility that Wisconsin can get 189 next month. And just to keep it real, y'all, I'm about to ask y'all a question. How many people got an 897 this month? So this can be a traveling number, y'all. This can be a traveling number for September. Are y'all following me? Yeah, my arm's still a little messed up. Lady Jean, yeah, mine's still, yeah, it's a little messed up. Not messed up, but it's a good, it's just swollen. It ain't bad, look. I just know it's there, though. Oh, we definitely go work out today. Hell yeah, this gematria at its best, y'all. So that's why I was telling you. I'm glad you said that, Francis. A lot of y'all, what's up, Miss Cheryl? A lot of y'all still got to understand. I studied the language called gematria, y'all. Where Miss Summers at? Miss Summers in here? Yeah, I studied the language called gematria, y'all. So I told you I look at the numbers like totally different. Yeah, so I look at the numbers like totally different from y'all. Like I was talking earlier. Some of y'all probably weren't on the video, and then some of y'all might have been on the video. And then I'm about to say this to y'all. A lot of things I was saying in the video, if the shoe fit, wear it, y'all. So if it don't apply to y'all, it don't apply to y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from, whoever, my friend. But a lot of things with these rundowns, I'm telling y'all as a teacher, y'all, the lottery is a mother scruncher, y'all. I'm not looking at it in my shoes. You get where I'm coming from. The lottery is a mother scruncher, my friends. I told y'all yesterday, and I'm glad I only betted $102, y'all. And I lost that quick. Now, I'm finna tell y'all the old D-Wiz, y'all. I might have would have betted like 300, y'all, on some crazy stuff. I would have played the 2 threes again, and then I would have played for backup, y'all. That's the way I'm a bet, and because y'all looking at like, damn, he just betted 200 to 300, but I know the consequence. I already know I'm not going to lose. Either I'm going to win or I'm going to win my money back. I'm not going to lose because I'm playing so much. I'm playing backup. So the way I'm covering myself, if I was to lose, I'm gonna get my money back. Y'all get where I'm coming from. But if I pick the right one, I'm gonna kill the game. Are y'all with me? I can't teach that with y'all with the lottery. I'm not saying y'all money not long like that. But the way I played the lottery, my friend, your money had to be, you get where I'm coming from. It's just the way I be bet, my friend. Because the whole purpose is you don't want to lose. So yesterday, when I played yesterday, I went one way. And I know that. And I always tell myself, and I always tell y'all, when you just play offense and no defense, you can get scored on, right? I'm telling y'all everything with the lottery. Heck yeah. Y'all, we good. I know what I was doing wrong, y'all. I got you, lady. Y'all, I got you. And my whole thing is that I know I'm talking, but the answer already there, y'all. And I keep mentioning this to y'all. I could have been a con artist, y'all. I could have took a lot of y'all money. Like a lot of times y'all be giving me credit for what credit's not due. Yes, we call that number out. But like when I'm on Facebook and I put no credit, I'm not taking credit for no all-state pattern. That's the bull crap. No one's supposed to take no type of credit for all state. Because if I put some numbers up and I'm telling y'all this for all state, and y'all playing in y'all state and y'all hit it on y'all own because y'all played it in y'all state. But what about the other 15 people who played it that's not from that state? That means I gave them the wrong answer and you got the right answer. So how I'm going to take credit for some stuff that half of y'all didn't even hit? Are y'all with me? See, I'm teaching y'all lottery, my friend. These guys don't know nothing about the lottery. They don't know shit about the lottery, y'all. They just think about posting numbers. And then when they hit, they saying that's not the lottery. I can do that all day. And the reason why I do that on Facebook, because I told y'all I'm milking Facebook, not y'all. I'm milking Facebook, not y'all. I told y'all before what I was doing, why I was doing that. You get where I'm coming from? It's a difference. They milking y'all. And then half of them trying to get credit because they're in a competition with me, y'all. Man, look, these group leaders in a competition with me, y'all. And they only compete with themselves because there's no challenge, y'all. But they all in the competition with me, y'all. Everybody want to be the guru-let, and the GOAT. They can have that. I'm not no GOAT or no guru. I'm Deon Staley. I'm different. When you come to my class, we doing math. I'm not going to just give you no number. We got to talk about, okay, how we get this number. I know, y'all. I wish we had 2 series though, so I can get a pattern. Hold on, this the same month. Oh, we on the popping, y'all. Hold on. Hey, what Ty at? Is Ty still in here? What's up, Heather? No, Heather, what it was, and that was my what's up, Miss Heather? No, that was my Wi-Fi. Hey, Todd in here? Fish Greens, what's going on? Okay, Todd in here. Here we go, Todd. So look, I'm about to ask y'all one question. Man, I'm talking so much. Can't y'all tell my energy? Y'all hear my energy, y'all? Look, hey, Jenny, y'all don't hear my energy right now? Y'all don't see that I'm hyped up? It don't have nothing to do with me, with my medicine, y'all. Because I had the same medicine from yesterday. No, we got this, Todd. Just watch this. We got this. Lucretia can't comment, so she in here. I don't know why she can't make a comment. I know a lot of y'all want to make a comment. Miss Lucretia, unless some of y'all do this, if y'all can't make a comment, bag out and then come back on YouTube. So if y'all can't make a comment, bag out and then come back on YouTube. Bag out and then come back in. All right, we about to do this. Okay, what came first? This came first, so that's a repeat. I can't use this. I can't use May. What about June, Wiz? Okay, they got 5, 6, 7 on the 4. Watch this, y'all. It's only one way. This is how you research. I'm teaching y'all. Miss Helen, I'm teaching right now. I'm teaching right now. I'm teaching right now. Okay, they got that on the 4th. And then on the 7th, they got 7, 6, 8. They got 7, 6, 8 on the 7th. And then on the 25th, they got 6, 4, 5. On the 25th, they got 6, 45. Let's see what Deon Staley talk about. And when I'm doing this, y'all, this is a video game to me. I'm about to see if I can beat the game. I might can beat the game, and I might not be able to beat the game. We about to see. Appreciate you, Miss Heather. Appreciate you. Miss Helen, when I saw Miss Helen comment, and I'm about to tell y'all this. This is how I know Miss Helen rock with me too. Miss Helen don't like all that cussing, y'all. Miss Helen don't like all that cussing, y'all. She don't like all that disrespect. Well, she know I ain't disrespect. She know, I mean, I say something, but I'm not disrespect. But she know that mouth, and she still follow me, y'all. Yeah, Miss Helen don't like that. That cussing, that disrespect, heck you know. She go unfollow your. That's why I said I was scared of Miss Helen, y'all. Miss Helen ain't scared of me. Five, 6, 7. So let me think of a play. 5, 6, 7. What if I add this up? That's 13. What's 13 plus 5? 13 plus 5 is 18, right? So what if I put the 18 right here? So I got to create a pattern to see why did they bring that. That's nasty if they did that. But I can't just use that for example. And then they got a 15 sum. That's a 15 sum. That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that total to 21. I know Miss Helen. I already know Miss Helen don't like that, y'all. So listen, I'm gonna find you. Hey y'all, I need to find a series somewhere. Hey y'all, somebody give me an example. And can somebody help me out? And look, I'm only gonna go with the first person, y'all. So this is what I mean. Do y'all know when somebody got 3 series in 1 month? Can y'all help me out? I need to go look at another example. Cause ain't nothing happened up here. And then ain't nothing happened. I mean, this happened right here. So that's not telling me a story. Hey y'all, Miss Hella, y'all. I want y'all to do this, y'all. Next month, y'all. Next month in Wisconsin, my friends. Cause a lot of, look, I'm being funny, y'all. A lot of y'all get y'all first of the month checks. Y'all checks on the second and y'all checks on the third. So y'all already be playing y'all lottery. Just do this, y'all. On Wisconsin, put this in for like, I know that's a lot of money, y'all. I know, y'all. Put it in at least for like 10 days for a quarter. Wisconsin might be one draw, or is it 2 draws? And then you like every day you could put a little bit more money on, but at least put it in for at least 10 days, or at least for a week, for a quarter. And then if you want to play for more, long as you know you got it in case you get broke in 3 days. Not to talk about y'all, I'm talking with y'all. If y'all know y'all gonna be broke within 5 days, at least look at this 189, y'all. Look at this system. It's a pet number. Throw away one of y'all pet numbers that haven't been out in 9 years, and make one of these your pet number. If that's I'm stuttering like a mother squinter. Slow up, D Wiz. That's if y'all don't bet any sports. If y'all don't bet any sports, my friends, y'all can play this in Wisconsin, my friends, because we did the homework. Deon Staley, I'm not telling y'all to play this. Y'all watch my video. The video is telling y'all what's going on. All right, Miss Jenny, y'all. Look at Miss Donna. That's so crazy. I can't even comprehend right now. No, I should have put this right here. This gonna be real fun, y'all. Hey, Ty, this about to be fun, bro. That's crazy. I'm about to have fun. And I think she said this on the 27th. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Mistaken. I don't know if you said this, if I'm not mistaken. 981. And then on 27, you said 1, 2, 3. I know I got that right. So I want to know, do we get 798 and they got 981. Let me see if my IQ on the right track. Let me see. Oh yeah, we got that. I'm with you on that. Oh no, this ain't this. Nope, that's the date. I know what you was doing. I got you. Nope. No, I know what you was doing. Nope. It's this right here. Hell yeah, I got you. I already knew when I peeped it out. That's the date. That 11 is the date. Okay, so this the main number. Wow. And they still brought that 27. They still, see, look, I'm doing gematria, y'all. They still brought that 27. Somehow they brought this with the 7. That 7 was at the end. They brought on the 7, and they brought that on the 27. That's nasty. That's nasty. Let's have some fun, Wiz. So I want to know, can they be telling me this? Can they be telling me this? 8, 7 with a 6, or 9, 8, 7. So I want to know if they tell us the same thing right here. When I see these two numbers, it's a possibility that they can be 8, 7, 6, or 9, 8 with the 7. That's why this one hit. behind. Hey, y'all, this is amazing, y'all. Damn, this is amazing. And I want to know, and this is why this hit. Ty, y'all can't tell me it's not out cold, bro. And y'all know I don't know nothing about this, y'all. For real. Y'all know I don't know nothing about this, y'all. For real, y'all know I don't know nothing about this. Now, I'm not going over no state. Right now, we all researching. We having class right now. I'm not going over no state, sir. Dawg, look at this, y'all. Wow. This is nasty, y'all. My boy Progress. What's up, Progress Fitness? What's up, bro? Progress Fitness in this mother scruncher. What up, bro? What's up, bro? What up, bro? Y'all appreciate you, bro. Y'all much love, bro. Appreciate you, bro. What's up, Miss Nikki? I see Buck Anna. I just called you Buck. So I need to see one more, y'all. Because I can't get caught up on this. I need to see one more. What happened with Jacob, Miss Nikki? I saw Jacob on somebody's channel yesterday. What up, Earl? I didn't see Jacob on my channel today. And I'm not in no rush, y'all. Y'all don't have to rush. If somebody looking for a series, y'all don't have to rush. I know it take time, y'all. I know it take time. Cause I know this was too easy, y'all. I know it's not a downfall, but I'm looking for. Cause this was too easy. Oh, I gotta go check the video. I'm gonna check it out. Wow, that's so crazy. I heard Officer Burpee. He was talking about his shoulders. Abundance was telling me about his shoulders, and then I was telling you about my arm. I'm telling you, these seasons like that. I can remember last year, a lot of us was kind of hurt at one particular time. The shoulders and the arms. I'm like, wow. And then look what's going on right now. That's why I said I know about frequency, y'all. I'm telling you, I know about frequency. If you be on a lot of people fitness channel, you go hear people saying they shoulders or their arm a little was aching. But see, mine was because I know I was. See, well, if it's aching, that means training wrong or too hard. It's either two things, my friend. I'm gonna keep it 100. Training wrong and we training too hard. I'm gonna keep it real. And mine was I was training wrong. My pull-up bar was uneven. I didn't even know that was a series. Donna just taught me something. I didn't even know that was a series right there. Wow. So watch this. Hey, man, I got so much. Hey, I'm about to fight y'all. Damn, I got so much love for y'all. Damn, I got so much love for y'all. Cause we about to go in a minute, y'all. Look at that. 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 2 times 5 equals 10. So 5, 10 could bring a 2 by itself. a 2, 10. Could bring a 5 by itself. Look at this, y'all. Look at my notes. That's 5, 0, 5, 1 pair, 5, 2 pair, 2, 0, 2 blase. Look at that number 25. What that mean? So I know why that number repeated. Do y'all know why? I know why that number repeated. So I had to learn the pattern, y'all. I can't just say they're doing this with this because I'm looking at this number right here. So the first thing I'm gonna think about is this. So this is the first thing I'm gonna think about. So it's tied in here, right? This is tricky, but I had to do something like 1 plus 2 equals 3. So what's a series with a 3? So I'm thinking about a 3, 4, 5, or 3, 2, 1. You see how I'm researching, y'all? Man, I hope y'all paying attention, y'all. Real talk. Look how I'm breaking inside this number. And watch this, y'all. This is a start. This is going to the next level. Oh, can I see the whole? What page? I told y'all, if y'all can't see the page, y'all let me know. Because I did blow my phone up. Let me know if it's because I can blow it down, y'all. If some of y'all can't see, let me know. Always let me know ahead of time, y'all. I know y'all don't, some of y'all might be nervous. I already know that. But if y'all can't see my whole book, now when y'all see me turn it sideways, that means I'm writing. Then I'm going to turn it straight. But I'll be blowing my video up. I hope y'all can see. Yeah, Niner said ice it. Yeah, but see, look, Niner, like when I do this, look. So just to let y'all know, it's not that type of pain. You get where I'm coming from? But I just know it's there. It's like I was, and then I was doing some holds. When I was doing the pull-ups, I was pushing through, y'all. I was struggling. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So y'all know it ain't no, I wouldn't be able to do this, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? I would, ow. So it's not that type. I just know it's something, but I know it's like if you sleep on your arm wrong, that's what it feel like. It don't feel like no bad pain. So it's like when I was doing the pull-ups, I know I was pulling, and then I was trying to have my chin go over the bar, but the pull-up bar was unleveled. So it ain't like nothing tore. You get where I'm coming from? It's not that type of feeling. But I get what y'all coming from. Man, it's going to be my third. Man, I take Epsom salt and vinegar, y'all. I told y'all ice don't have nothing over apple cider vinegar or Epsom salt. I'm going to say that one more time, y'all. Y'all can tell me use ice all day. But I'm telling y'all, apple cider vinegar and Epsom salt go kill that ice. That's the old shit. That's what they want us. I don't want to shock my bones. See, I know about something cold. I don't want to shock my muscles, y'all. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? I know what's going on. I promise y'all that apple cider vinegar is the best, y'all. Yeah, you might smell like it, but I guarantee your ass gonna feel good. So why don't y'all take some of my remedies, y'all? Take Epsom salt baths with apple cider vinegar. Don't do it one time. See, y'all doing what they telling us to do, the ice water. See, I know how to research. I know what's good for my body. Y'all get where I'm coming from? If y'all never tried it, you don't know what's going on. I tried both of them. I don't want to shock my muscles. Or my bones. I promise y'all. Yeah, this remind me, I taught them play basketball. This remind me of a sprung ankle. Hell no, I'm doing push-ups today, y'all. I've been in this battle. Well, no, I'm doing ab work and leg work. Yeah, I promise you, like I ain't gonna sound hard headed. I just know my own body. And everybody body like different. I just know myself, y'all. I promise y'all I do. I promise y'all I know what's best for my I know what's best for me. 8, 7, 6, 8, 9, 7. Not saying y'all not helping me out. But yeah, that ice that don't even mess with my body, y'all. I ain't trying to shock my body. And I feel a certain way. I just know when I take my Epsom salt, it's a wrap. And when I put my vinegar, it's a wrap. Told y'all try. Some of y'all be hurt. Cause any of y'all who know how to barbecue, when y'all want to tenderize y'all meat, some of y'all might soak in the vinegar, don't y'all? When y'all want to tenderize y'all meat, what y'all do, y'all? And what? You said take care of your hand, please. Come on, y'all. I want y'all to do this. Y'all know I don't like that type of comment. I told you I'm a soldier, y'all. I'm Deon Staley, my friend. I'm gonna listen to me and my body. I know my own body. No disrespect to none of y'all. I do kind of get mad and on the defensive side when people be saying that. I'm about to be 50 years old. I know it's not it don't have nothing to do with no age, but I am a grown man and I know my body better than you know my body. So I'm telling you what I'm going to do to take care of my body. I just told you what was going on. I don't need y'all to say, man, just take don't I don't need that. Are y'all with me? I done been in this fight before, y'all. No disrespect to nobody. Told you I'm my own doctor. I'm my own lawyer. I'm everything. They don't know. I know the difference between the pain. Y'all remember when I hurt myself, I couldn't do none of this. I already know what time it is. And this, you got to understand this. I was doing pull-ups. So I was doing pull-ups for 3 days straight. So I know what it is. It's my muscles. Is I done broke some fibers too, my friend. So I know what's going on. And then when I was doing the pull-ups yesterday, I was doing the hold. So I know what was going on. But we go get to the lottery, y'all. I don't have to do all this explaining. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I don't have to explain. We go get to this lottery. I don't even know why I did all that explaining, y'all. So this let me know that's why they got this. So this still not helping me out. So I have to really figure out why. So no, this not really helping me out. No, see, the whole thing is this, like, I done turned people on Epsom salt. They only tried it 1 or 2 times. It was like, ugh. See, it's a lot of Epsom salt out here, right? I told y'all the spearmint menthol, that's good for my body. So with the Epsom salt, you can't just go grab any Epsom salt. See, think about it. I told y'all this. Our body have numbers in them, y'all. But they just don't tell us this, y'all. So you got to see what's fit, what's good for your body. What works for you might not work for me. So like they be having that Dr. Teal, that don't do nothing for me. I say everything man-made, but when I was coming up, we didn't have no Dr. Teal or none of that to create it's all about making money now. It's all about them making money. I know what Epsom salt is good for me. I had to research a lot of Epsom salt. So when I put my Epsom salt in my water, I know which one to make my body feel such and such. Are y'all follow me? It's magnesium and minerals that's hitting my body. And I'm letting it soak in my body, my friends. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? That's why I take baths. See, a lot of y'all take showers. See, I like the soap. I like the minerals, y'all. And the magnesium, y'all, to flow through my body. Y'all get where I'm coming from? The water have to be hot. It's levels to this, y'all. I've been training my body like that for years, y'all. And then people wonder why I can work out at the age of when I'm working out. Yes, my bones ache, but I train my bones, my friends.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
But every Epsom salt is different for people, y'all. So I had to do a lot of researching on Epsom salt. And then we'll put the icing on the cake when I put the Epsom salt and I put the vinegar in my bath water. Now, if I'm going to church, I don't put the vinegar. Like if I'm working out or I'm about to go somewhere, I don't soak in vinegar. But you still go wash it off with the soap. Don't put it like, you can put a half a cup, but I put like a cup. And I just soak, my friends. I know how I feel afterwards, my friend. Sometimes I take 2 baths a day. It'd be 3, my friend. Depends on if I'm working out. Mainly 2. I'm always soaking. So that what I was saying, I wasn't being a smart ass, y'all. I knew what happened, my friends. All it is feel like me sleeping, how you be sleeping on your arms. Because today my last day is rest day anyway, Saturday and Sunday. Today is leg day. I'm working my abs. Oh no, you good. No, you didn't say nothing wrong. You didn't say nothing wrong. Lady Jean Roy. No, you didn't say nothing wrong. I'm just stubborn and not really stubborn. I just know my body. You get where I'm coming from? I'm just stubborn. I'm overprotected with my body. Let me say that. I'm overprotected with my body. Because I told you, I can remember this time when I got this pen right here in my hand. This pen, when I was 16 on Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, I turned 16. No, I turned 15 to 16 years old. And it was in the wintertime. We was coming from the store. And we used to jump and touch the signs. And I jumped and touched the sign. And I slipped, when I came down, I slipped on the ice and my hand went in the ground, bam. And my finger was swole like a mother scruncher. So my grandma's like, I got to pop it in place. And I was about to let her do it. I kept pushing back. Nah. Every time she touched it, you know what I'm saying, I'll push it back. And she's like, I got to pop it in place. But I was like, no, grandma, it hurt. And then my mother, she took me to the hospital the next day. And all along, I broke my bone, y'all. So imagine me let my grandma pop it in place. So that's why I say, ever since then, I was cautious, my friend. Not saying grandma was wrong, but I always thought about like, damn, what if I would have let grandma do that with my finger? What would have really happened? It was already broke. So ever since then, I told you I'm real wise, y'all. I took heed from that day on. When I went to the doctor, they said that joke was broke. I was like, grandma, you was about to trying to pop it back in place, and it wasn't even popped out of place. That's why I say, I know, that's why I say about far as working out. A personal trainer can't tell me shit. He don't know the difference between pain and you gotta work through that burn. Only person know the difference between pain and burn is yourself. So a lot of times people tell me, man, you gotta push through it. Not knowing a lot of people got hurt. I'm one of those mother scrunchers. And I know it's a lot of people out here. Can't nobody tell you about your own body but yourself. I mean, when I had tendonitis, my friend, and my mom telling me, no, you can go to school. Ain't nothing wrong with your leg. You can walk on it. She thought I was faking like a mother scruncher. She took me to the doctor, and what they say, I had tendonitis in my leg. So I didn't go to school in 11th grade. I had homeschool. So my grandma in my mind, the ones who I know love me, not go harm me. They thought that something was that way. But I had my own mind and my own judgment, my friends. I knew what was going on because I know what I was feeling. So right now, I stick with that in life right now. Can't nobody really tell me nothing different if I know something, my friend. So that's why I told y'all, when a lot of y'all be telling me to do such and such, I know me. I know my own body. Y'all just going by because what they say, my friend. I don't base my life on what they say. Are y'all following me? Are y'all following me? Are y'all following me? Now, if a person throw up blood or they using the bathroom blood, y'all can tell them that's a sign of such and such or such and such. Are y'all with me? Somebody just throwing up and they throwing up blood with it. You get where I'm coming from? See, this is a sport. Working out is a sport, y'all. I ain't saying you go get injured, but that come with the game. This is a sport. We lifting our own body weight at times. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So a lot of this come with the game, y'all. Y'all know when your boy hurt. The time when I had hurt in my back, y'all knew it was over for me. I couldn't do hell no. Any movement that was hurting. Oh no, I already know this is real. Yeah, we good. But I just know I'm with y'all. I know how to stay off of it. But today is not no push-up day or no dip day. Today is a leg day and an ab day. And then tomorrow I rest and Sunday I rest. So I'm resting 3 days. I didn't do nothing yesterday, y'all. So I rest yesterday. So my arm gonna get 4 days of rest because I owe them 1,000 dips. Next week, I'm doing 1,000 dips, y'all. I'm doing 1,000 dips. I gotta go. Yeah, next week I'm doing 1,000. So we supposed to do 1,000 every week. Every week I'm supposed to do 1,000 dips. Yeah, we doing that thigh wall, flat out. Flat out. Flat out. I'm using my calculator too. So 8 plus 28 plus 2 plus 6 equals. So that'll be 30. That's 38. This 44. Damn, today represent, wow. Today represent a kill. Today represent a kill day. Not saying it's a bad day, y'all. The numbers represent a kill. Damn, you just got some money yesterday, DJL. Okay, so look, DJL. So we can do this too then, bro. If I don't do a thigh watch, then I'll be putting my foot in my mouth. But DJL, real talk, you can come on my channel one day we can do that 1,000 or 500 dips. You want to come on my channel like when I get back and do some dips? Good for you. Hell yeah, look at Jenny. I know they don't know about that magnesium, that minerals. I'm telling you, that's a plus. But I'll holler at you, DJL. I'll holler at you. I know you like to do a bunch of routines, but you can just come on my platform and we can just do some dips. That 500 or 1,000, depends on how I'm going to feel, bro. And we just go keep it real basic. But we still can get our 50 rounds in. You already know I'm training, bro. I know you do. I know you do. See, I used to be doing that, DJL. I told you right now, I'm looking at the difference when I used to do a lot of supersets, and I'm looking at my body right now. Y'all know, and I ain't even saying I'm nowhere. I done inspired a lot of my homeboys, and I told them I start working different. I don't really do the thousands like that. I do them every blue moon. Y'all think about this. Look at Bit Active, y'all. Like I said, I can follow all the bros. Everybody getting gains, but everybody getting gains different. I look at everybody, y'all. I can tell when certain people doing such and such. I'm looking at Bit Active, man. His gains getting ridiculous, and then I'm looking at him doing the muscle up. The reason why he doing, I'm telling you, when he practiced them pull-ups, he only practiced that once. See, when I got caught up in doing a superset, trying to do push-ups, pull-ups. Nah, right now I just focus on the certain muscles, and I'm looking at how I'm looking right now than when I'm looking right now. I'm getting a lot of people talking about, man, people, it's so bad they think I'm using AI. Some of my people said my picture is AI, and that's my real body, y'all. See, what it is consistent mean this. See, I kind of got caught up. I don't get caught up with YouTube. Everybody say you supposed to do, yeah, you got to hit them. You have to hit them legs. Like son was knocking the exercise machine. No, I still work them exercise machine. I'm going to keep doing the exercise machine. People think, man, you just supposed to do the squat with the weights. No, bro. You do what's best for you and what you trying to work. So when I follow a lot of guys do a lot of these routines, but some of the bodies it's not adding up because they're not hitting that muscle on a consistent basis. A person may do some squats Monday, and then in the next routine, they may do some squats Wednesday, and then they may do some next week. When I did my abs, I'm hitting my abs every day, y'all. I was doing the same routine every day, and I'm looking at the results like, damn, I understand what they mean by consistent. We get on YouTube, y'all, and we think we supposed to do what they doing to exercise. Nah, I told y'all when I first started off with this, when I didn't have no six pack, I told everybody, watch what I do, y'all. I'm going to work different from everybody else and watch. And look how you seeing my gains, y'all. You got people thinking I'm using AI. They think of my pictures AI, y'all. So I must be doing something right, y'all. See, what I was doing wrong was I got caught up with the YouTubers, and I was thinking, man, you supposed to superset. You got to do push-ups. You got to do a pull-up, and you got to do dips. Nah, bro. I learned how to work that hook up like with the dips. When Mr. Tim them and the bunnies them, when they was doing them dips for 90 days, y'all, I'm looking at how they transform, y'all. I'm looking at the chest and the tricep. I'm like, damn. And I've been Kivo. But I'm looking at abundance, cause and effect. I'm looking at hustle, and I'm looking at Mr. Tim. I'm like, damn, they getting them gains. I'm seeing the gains. You get where I'm coming from? I'm seeing the gain. I'm like, damn, I always talk about my chest. When I be with a woman, think about this. When a woman take her stuff off and she got a nice body, I'm going to say, damn. So when I be with a woman and I do the same thing, I want her to be like, damn. So I want a nice chest, a nice six pack, and some nice arms, my friend. So that means I have to target those muscles. I don't get caught. You get where I'm coming from? I got to target those muscles. So I'm like, damn, I see the gains and what I want, what I'm working on. I see the gains. And I noticed when they did the dips, they did 300 dips for 90 days straight. Y'all know what that told me? That told me consistency, y'all. Y'all gonna get mad at me, ladies. It's no disrespect to y'all. The way I work out, it's like me having sex. When you keep in that same spot, fellas and the ladies, it's going to do justice to them. So that's the same thing with the muscles. When you constantly keep hitting that same spot, it's going to do justice, y'all. So I learned the difference between doing 1,000 and just doing 200. Because once I set my mind at 200, every time I go down, I'm on point. When I'm doing 1,000, soon as I get to 500, I'm start struggling. Y'all remember when I did that collab with the pull-ups? When we was doing a 5 down to 1 and a 1 up to 5, y'all know what that was telling me? It was telling me I need to work on 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 for now, and then 4 down to 1. Because the whole goal is I don't want to have to be struggling. That's why this feel like this. This could be a pulled muscle a little bit. You get where I'm coming from. The whole point is you want to avoid from getting hurt. So I had to learn all this, y'all. Are y'all with me? But I'm looking at the bros. I know when I'm not looking at them because they lifting 1,000 pounds, doing 1,000 squats. I'm looking at the routine they doing, and I'm looking at the after fact. I'm looking at their muscles they hitting. So any of y'all that work out, I know what y'all really been working on. You can see it in the arms, my friend, or the abs, or the wings, the lats. Look, y'all, a lot of them be talking about my back, and I don't even do pull-ups, y'all. I'm just starting to do pull-ups. So that's a lot when they tell you got to get the wings just by doing pull-ups. Man, people was talking about my back in the comments. And I don't even do pull-ups, y'all. I'm just learning to do pull-ups. I was doing a lot of push-ups. So that's why I said a lot of these personal trainers, they don't really know what's going on, y'all. That's why I do certain workouts to hit certain muscles so I know how I got these muscles. I got these six-packs because I stopped drinking pop and coffee, first of all. That sugar not eating my stuff up. First of all, I started doing crunches. See, I need to do sit-ups. See, that's the main exercise. We got caught up on this YouTube and think crunches and all these, getting on the pull-up bar, doing the knee raises. No, go to old school. Go to old school. The whole purpose is not to get injured, y'all. So that's what I learned about the YouTube. Look, it's a lot of people want to collab with me, y'all, but they want to do thousands of reps. That's not what I want to do. You get where I'm coming from? I'm not on YouTube because I did 1,000 push-ups. No, I can do 10 push-ups and some of them be doing all this. Their body is the same, y'all. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm being real. Some of them be doing all this. Their body still look the same. I be like, damn, what up? They doing all this, but I'm seeing the same results. A lot of them don't know the difference between overtrain, y'all. That's why I say I don't get caught up on the hype. Any of my homeboys that tell you D-Wiz is D-Wiz. He go do his own thing, but when he do his thing, he go make that work, my friends. And that's what's going on right now. That's crazy how people think I'm using AI. They said I'm using AI, but it was fun. That made me feel good because I came a long way, y'all. That made me feel good when they really think I'm using AI. And then a lot of them, I motivated them, y'all. Damn, bro, you about to be 50 and you looking like that? I know, y'all. I know, y'all. I'ma always brag. I'ma always talk tough, putting in that work. Look at that. I never had that. They think this was AI. They think this was AI, y'all. They say that's AI, y'all. AI. Especially this one right here. Cause I be using the AI. Cause I be using it. Now this not me. They created that. But they be thinking, oh man, you tweak your pictures up, bro. You pump faking. Especially my cousin though, but it be funny. Cause I ain't do nothing. It might be the camera. It might be the camera, y'all. But I ain't do nothing to the picture. But it make me feel good when they say that. It's 9:30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 36. Yeah, the other day I was doing this, DJL. I was on my back porch. I had my 235-pound weights and I was going up the stairs. I was going down the stairs. I'm like, damn, boy, I could fit it all in my quad. I'm like, damn, that was pain. That's why I said, I'm going to do that. Nope, I'm not going to do it today because the whole thing was I'm not going to hold nothing in my arm. That's why I want to go to the football field and I want to use their bleachers. I want to go to the football field and use the bleachers and take my weights and walk up the stairs. That was pain. That was burn. That shit burned. Yeah, I just learned how to work smart and still get results. Because I'm not in no rush. But I told her I got caught up on YouTube. I was watching a lot of videos. I was like, man, I can't wait till I do 1,000. I thought it was just important to do 1,000 push-ups and 1,000. I wasn't doing dips or I wasn't even doing pull-ups. I know I'm talking a lot, y'all. And then I picked a routine with Bit Active. I was like, no, because we know we're going to do a 1 to 3 and 3 down to 1. I was like, man, we about to step this up. We about to do that 5. That still let me know where I'm at. But I like dips better than pull-ups. Yeah, I love them dips. And that's so crazy. Look at this. Where DJ L at? Where DJ L at? DJ L in here? That's so crazy. I'm looking at my phone, and this was last year, DJ L. What year we in? Where DJ L at? Look at this. That's so crazy. My phone. Look at this. Look at this, DJ L. I was at the high school. Look at this year, DJ L. This 2025. This September 11th, bro. That's that same elbow somebody was talking about. 1, 2. I'm about to go, y'all. 4, 5. This one made me get my red bar. This one made me get my red bar. Damn, I'm looking at these old videos, bro. One thing I'm finna show y'all before I go. I know one thing, DJ L. I like when DJ L just said this. No, I gotta get that legs and them pulls in. That lets me know his character too, y'all. Is discipline. That lets me know his discipline. I can't knock how he work out. He just said, no, I have to do my such and such and such and such, his legs. That's just discipline. So he can do underhand. You can do chin-ups. Yeah, chin-ups is easier than pull-up. I can't do chin-ups because of my arms. See, this the arm I broke my arm too, y'all. This my arm I broke too. If y'all didn't know that. So that's why I'm telling y'all, lady that's in here, that's another reason why too. Because I'm about to be 50, y'all. And I'm not going to keep making the excuse. Like when I do squats, my knees bad, y'all. And then I started working out when I was 47, 2 years ago. You get where I'm coming from? 2 years and some change. And I'm not making up no excuse, y'all. But I was beat up, y'all. I told when I played basketball, I stayed hurt. But not hurt like that, sprained ankle. I used to go to the hole a lot. I was skinny. If I fall to the ground, I'm hitting my bones. I was real physical, y'all. I wasn't scared to go to the hole. So a lot of this injuries, it's come. That's why I look how this turned. Now watch when I do this. You see this? Look at this. Now when I do chin-ups, I don't know why I feel funny when I do chin-ups. But when I do pull-ups, it's easy for me. I would love to know how to do chin-ups because the times I can't do pull-ups, I can do chin-ups. And chin-ups is for your tricep, your biceps, right? That's what I need. That's what I want. But it's hard for me to do chin-ups because my arm, how I feel, my friend. Because look, it's the way it's turning. You get where I'm coming from? Your muscles turn different, y'all. So I can hold it like this, which is crazy. Oh, that's what's up. That's a long time. And I don't want to say I'm old because older folks are going to say something like, boy, you young to the mud. I got the 8s and the 2s, the 6s and the 4s. Right. These represent today. Oh, that's what's up, Miss Jen. That's what's up. Oh, you can start. You got this. So, Jenny, you know what inspired me and motivate me? Cause I'm finna tell you this. Think about this, all right? I got on scale today, y'all. I weigh 152. Oh, Todd will be 51, so he already know. That's what's up, Todd. My mom's birthday in February. I'll be 50 December 13th. So I'm turning 50 December 13th. Heck yeah. See, look, it's no excuse, y'all. Look. Because the class is over with, y'all. Everybody y'all, the class is over with. So y'all can kind of leave, though. But look, Miss Jenny, look at this. Man, I have to wipe my phone off. But it's not my phone, it's this glass. So when I go live, I know why my video be blurry because I got to get another glass. Not glass, this screen protector. The way I put this screen protector on is on wrong. And it's like the screen protector is covering up my camera. Look how my camera look. It's blurry. You see it's blurry? So pay attention, y'all. Look at my pull-up bar. It's slanted, y'all. Look at my pull-up bar. Y'all might can't really see it like that. So really, you see how it's going down, but really it was going the other way. Just my camera be making me look like I'm left. Look at my pull-up bar. So I know why my arm feel like this, y'all. Off rip, when I'm looking, I'm like, man, I ain't about to fix it. Look at it, it's slanted. Look how I'm pulling. Look at my body. Y'all see my body? I know. Look, watch this, y'all. I'm swinging to the left. Look. Y'all see me? Look. There you go right there. I already know what's going on, y'all. I'm telling y'all. And I appreciate all y'all who really trying to tell me and give me some advice. I know what was going on. Now watch, y'all. Now that back is big in the mud. Wow. Watch how I go over to the left. I'm uneven. Look at me. I'm uneven. Y'all look at me. Y'all see me? Look. I'm going to the left. And then I'm going and I'm straight. Look at that. Are y'all following me? I know what was going on. Exactly. He said, that's what I'm telling you, bro. It leaning on one side, my ground is unlevel. Yeah. I was struggling. All right, y'all, much love. That back crazy, though. No disrespect, y'all. I was doing something right. Yeah, look at me going to the left, y'all. Look at me. Wow. That's where it's at right there. I'm telling y'all. That's where it's at. And then look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And I'm putting all that. Look at that, y'all. I'm putting look at that. I had to come down. Look at that. I know what was going on. But much love to y'all. I got this, y'all. I'm going to be good, y'all. I know I am. See, when I do push-ups in my other room, my floor unleveled. So I already learned from experience, my friends. I was hard-headed. Hell yeah. So you already know, Ty, putting all that weight on that one side, y'all. But see, this whole thing about this, I'm about to go, y'all, much love. But Ty, y'all remember I was telling y'all this? Like when you play the lottery and we make a mistake and we can go back and look and see what mistake we made so we can correct it. That's what's so wonderful about my injuries, y'all. I can always go back and look and I can see what happened. So I know what not to do. But I'm supposed to have been on point off rip. I was just too hyped up. I should have been on point off rip. No, bro, it's unlevel. You see it, bro. Why you being lazy? You done been in this fight before. So that was me being stupidity, y'all. That was me being stupidity, y'all. Me being stupidity, flat out. Are y'all with me? We have to make better decisions, y'all. I wouldn't be in this situation right now. All right, y'all. Much love to y'all. And I have a level in the house. I'm going to start putting my level on this mother scrunchel. Hell yeah, Ty. You already know that exercise. Heck yeah. But we cool. So the whole thing, look, I ain't going to say Ty. I'm being funny, y'all. But what's so good, I was going both sides too. Look, I'm saying how I'm swinging. Yeah, I was forced, but much love to y'all. So the good thing is this though, all the lottery players, y'all gonna see more of me now with the lottery. So y'all already know I'm not going live working out. Y'all much love. Turn level on the bar, so you can say, hell yeah, I got one in the house. I have one. That's why I just said, Jenny, I'm about to start using it. But I saw it. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm looking at it. I'm like, bro, you could put some on that side to make it level. I'm like, no, man, I'm about to just hurry up and get down. That's being stupidity, y'all. For real, that's being my boy Jay and this mother scruncher. So y'all, it's nobody to it's me, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from, it's me. We can't make that decision no more, y'all. We gotta make better decisions than this. All right, y'all, much love. All right, y'all, much love. I'll see y'all later, y'all. Get my day started. We gotta cut this here. All right, much love, y'all.